The final from Stony Brook Field, Brewster 4, Bourne 3, the first loss of the season for the Braves. I'm Adam Gotkin alongside Nathan Schwartz and Cam Manna here on Postgame Tomahawk Talk. And for the Braves at the plate today, an up and down day. A lot of hits, but not a lot of runs. Just too many guys stranded on Cam.
Yeah, well, back-to-back nights where the Braves have double-digit hits, but the runs weren't there, and a big reason from that was you look at the 15 strikeouts, you look at 13 runners stranded on base. Bourne had opportunities, but Brewster took advantage with less hits. We saw the bases loaded at the very end of the game. Bourne back-to-back innings with runners 90 feet away. Those are the moments where you want to convert, especially tomorrow against Chatham.
It's almost that thing of contact versus power, and today the contact got the Braves on, but just couldn't bring them home. On the other side, something that really helped out Brewster's scoring, 2 of the runs came after errors. That was a big issue in the field today.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 errors is never something you're going to want to see if you're Scott Landers and company, and a lot of those were the throwing errors. You know, you see Merrick Houston make a couple of throwing errors from shortstop. His first game on the Cape this summer, Matthew Gravlin on a pop-up behind the plate, then tries to get a back pick at first, throws that one away, and it's always tough for a guy like Braden Holcomb at first base to be able to pick those. And so it's really just about a learning curve. It's getting used to these fields. It's getting used to playing with one another. That'll work itself out eventually, but unfortunately it just didn't work out tonight for Bourne.
I think that's a perfect thing to mention because there's a lot of different parts about playing in the Cape compared to college. You know, there's an error behind home plate and you're not having a normal backstop, so it can be really difficult. These fields, the grass, not necessarily pristine MLB level like a lot of the Power 5 college fields that these players usually play on. Another positive for Bourne today, the pitching. 4 runs, that's not a lot at all, just 7 hits, and 3 of those runs came in just 1 inning.
And I thought the pitchers picked up their fielders really well. And we saw Sparks out of the bullpen, had 4 strikeouts, had a 1-2-3 with 3 strikeouts. I thought Parliament bounced back at times. There was that control issue. Pitch count got up there with a tough inning number 2. But we saw the good work from Arriola, the good work from Miller Green, keeping where it was. They kept Bourne in this game, a 4-2 ball game. It just was not enough from the offensive side. But the pitchers we have seen so far in these first 2 games, they've been dominant, they've been consistent. Not a lot of bad things you can say from the staff.
All right, well, Cam and Nate, thank you very much. Post-game Tomahawk Talk rolls on. Adam Gotkin alongside Sean Brennan after the Braves 4-3 loss. And Sean, for Brewster, it was all about power. Nolan Schubert, we talked about him before the game, and his home run was really the difference maker in the end.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but it was the home run to kind of get the rally started for Brewster. It was a solo shot, and then later in that inning, they took a 3-2 lead, and that was one that they didn't give up. A couple other big hits off the wall, doubles. So we expected that coming into this game, and that's what we got. Brewster, a good power hitting team, and just a good hitting team today after they really struggled to hit the baseball yesterday.
Yeah, just 1 run yesterday for Brewster in the loss to YD, but today with 4, that was enough to beat Bourne, and a big reason for Bourne's struggles at the plate was just fiery pitching from the Brewster staff with 15 strikeouts.
Yeah, they had close to that last night, and again, Darian Smith had 8 strikeouts starting. Will Ray in relief had 6, so lots of guys throwing strikes. That's another thing that we thought we were going to see coming into this game, and boy, did that pitching staff deliver. A tough night at the plate for Bourne overall. Even though they had 10 hits, lots of strikeouts.
Yeah, very tough day today for Bourne at the plate. Well, thank you very much, Sean. The Braves back in action tomorrow against Chatham at 7. We'll see you at Veterans Field.